Hi, a very good evening to everyone for joining me. Okay, my name is Wei Qiang and welcome to Junior Wonders Tuition Center page, a little tuition center started by myself, and most of the lessons are actually taught by myself. And of course, I've got my team and they are also just as reliable. Okay, here today I'm going to discuss a question taken off a very recent SA1 question paper from one of the pretty well-known schools in Singapore. Okay, my student had tried some problems trying to understand this, so I thought it would be nice if I could pull this out and share it with the rest of us so that we all learn something together. Alright, so here we go. James had $320 more than Tom at first. James then gave 60% of his money to Tom. After that, Tom had $544 more than James. How much money did Tom have at first? Well, for most of the question, we will start by trying to underline the keywords, the key points, so that the student can better understand. So we start by drawing this. James had $320 more than Tom. So we ask our students, alright, so how many people do we have? 2. What's the situation at the start? Well, James had $320 more than Tom. Okay, based on that, can we draw the first comparison model? Yeah, sure. So this is how we do it. Okay, we will draw James and Tom, and James will have a significantly larger model. Okay, I'm drawing it pretty big for a reason which you will see in a while. Okay, and Tom has got a smaller portion. Alright, now how much more does James has? Well, 320. And that 320 goes on here. Okay? Most students should be able to do this at the very least. Okay? Next, James gave 60% of his money to Tom. Now, for most of the students are advised that for this one, change the 60% into a fraction. Okay, in its simplest form, and it would be 3/5. Okay? So what we're trying to say is, James actually gave 3/5 of his money to Tom. Then we ask our students, hey look, like this, how am I going to cut it into 3/5? Well, we've got 2 parts, right? One part here and one part here. This part here we don't know the value, but this part here we do. So we literally cut 3/5 2 times. So the first part here, we will cut it into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since the bottom is the same, okay, I can also cut Tom into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this extra portion here, we will also need to cut it into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, 3/5 of his money was given to Tom. So, 1, 2, 3 will be given away, and 1, 2, 3 will be given away. Now, what's the value of these 3 units that is given away? Well, 3/5 of 320, most students will be able to work it out on their own. 3/5 out of 320 will be $192. And how much does he have left? Well, it will be $128. Okay, so now, this is before. What happened? Well, James actually gave the shaded parts away to Tom. So we will draw another model. Okay, showing the after. So, how much does James have left? 2 units and 128. So I'm just going to draw James and Tom again. James will be 2 units and 128. How big is this 128? It doesn't matter. Okay, of course it had to be reasonable. Don't draw it all the way there. Okay, and then Tom retains his original 5. Okay, and on top of that, he gets another 3 units from John. So I add on another 3. And 192. So I add on here. Now, what happens here? In the end, Tom had 544 more than James. Okay, which means this portion here is 544. But actually, do we know exactly how many units is this 128 is going to be? We don't. But one thing we do know is that these two units, they are the same. Okay, so I can find this part here. Alright, this whole portion here is actually the 192 plus whatever units that we have here. Sorry, it's 500 plus it's basically the 544, which consists of the 192 and the 128. So this would be 544 plus 128. That would give me 544 plus 128. Yes, let me do my working here, okay? Okay, will be 672. Okay, now this means that 6 units here would be 672 minus 192. So 6 units would be 672 minus 192, and that would give me 480. After that, we look for 1 unit, which will just take 480 divided by 6, and that will give me 80. After that, we want to find out how much money did Tom have at first. Well, Tom only had 5 units at first, so 5 units would be 80 times 5, $400, and that is your final answer. Okay, apologize for the slip up over there, kind of lost my train of thought for a moment. Okay, so there you have it, a recent SA1 question, okay, from one of the popular schools in Singapore, one of the pretty well-known school in Singapore. My student had problems trying to understand this, that's why I picked it up to share with the rest of us. Okay, about the very important announcement I'm going to make. Okay, actually there are 2. Number 1, tomorrow, Tuesday evening at 8 p.m, I am not coming online to do a live transmission tomorrow night. Reason being, it's my mom's birthday, so I'm not coming online. Okay? Next announcement. Okay, if you have children in primary 6, or you have friends who have children in primary 6, and you would like to give them some form of revision for the PSLE during these school holidays, okay, I am actually going to conduct for the first time, okay, an online lesson, okay, for your primary 6 child. So all you need to do is to tell me that you are interested. How is it going to work? It's very simple. I will give you a link. Alright, I will sign up for this platform, and I will give you a link. What happens is, on the day of the lesson, on the scheduled day of the lesson, you will click the link, and you will be directed to a virtual classroom where myself and 5 other children will be there. So it's only going to be a room for 6, no more than that. I will email you, okay, in PDF format, 3 prelim papers. Your child has to finish those papers before attending lessons with me, and during those sessions online during these June holidays, okay, I will be going through the questions, clarifying doubts, reinforcing concepts, and introducing simpler ways to work, okay, to try and solve the questions. Now, the details will be starting next Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So Monday to Thursday next week, okay, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. You just have to send a message to me from my Facebook page. Click the send message button and say, yes, I would like to sign my child up. What will happen is I will drop you an email with the link and the materials. Okay, your child will do them on their own at home. On Monday to Thursday, I will go through everything. And yeah, and the fee is really going to be very, very low. Okay, the fee is, I'm just charging for 4 lessons, $100. That's $25 a lesson. It's really low. Okay, reason being, I'm just giving it a tryout. Okay, there are only 4 spaces left for the place. So if you're really interested and you would like to find out more, drop me a message. Okay, so once again, I am not coming online tomorrow to do another question. Instead, I'll be coming on next week, Monday evening at 8 p.m. and next week, Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Monday to solve a question from lower primary and Tuesday to solve a question from upper primary. Once again, if you're interested in the Primary 6 online revision, okay, drop me a message and I'll tell you more details. Alright? In the meantime, have a good evening ahead and bye-bye.